Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Gore here, and we are live. And I got to be honest with you guys, my internet connection is not the greatest tonight. I've got a nasty storm blowing through my area, running off my hotspot. I'm going to have a special guest, Rex Nelson, aka the Braid Whisperer, on here in just a few minutes. He's actually setting up at the Portland show. They've got some big things happening there, so we're both working off some not the greatest internet. So I apologize to you guys if we have some interruptions. Bear with us. We got a lot of stuff to give away tonight, actually, guys. There's KastKing's going crazy. We're giving stuff away all over the country right now, and we're going to be giving stuff away on the show too. So it's going to be a fun show. Who do we got in the guys? We're giving away beanies. We're giving away Hammer Braid. We're giving away all kinds of stuff, guys. So definitely stick around. We're going to do some live giveaways on the show, as well as if you guys are watching this in the rebroadcast later in the week, we're going to have giveaways that you guys can win as well and announce next Tuesday. So if you're watching live, kudos. You guys have a chance to win some stuff. If you're watching this later in the week with a rebroadcast, you guys could possibly take advantage and win as well. How do you win? Guys, you got to get in that comment section, man. Make sure you're liking, you're hitting that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, but make sure you're liking, giving all those emojis hitting in there. Plus, let your friends know we're live. The more people we get in here, the more viewers we have, the more KastKing likes to give stuff away. So if you want to see Give It Away, AJ, hook you up with some of these beanies, with some Hammer Braid, rods and reels. We gave away combos 2 weeks in a row. I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy stuff. So, guys, make sure you're commenting. That's how we're going to find you in the comment section and pick your name at random and hook you guys up. Who else we got in here? I know that YouTube's been blowing up. I got all kinds of people. Oscar, what's going on? Bass Bros, hello. David Sterling, what's going on? Joe Rollins, hello. Hello. Right here, boom. Hello, KastKing families. Made it before the start this week. Yes, we love it. We love it when you guys jump in. Love the viewers commenting. Who else we got? Of course, we got Melissa Justice in the house. She's a repeat offender. We got to love it when they're in here. Junior, what's going on? Glad to have you in the house. Mike Powell, how's it going? You. All right, guys. So let's get moving. Uh-oh, got to give a shout out right here. Tori, what's happening? Glad to have you in here. And yes, Randy, the weather does suck this week. It does. But you know what? We need the rain. We need the fun. It's going to be a great night. Oh, look, we got some. Who else we got in here? Where did it go? He jumped away from me. Where'd he go? I lost him. I lost his comment. Oh, well, we're going to keep rolling, guys. All right. So, like I said, we've got some giveaways to go through. We're going to be picking them at random. I'll get those giveaways going in a minute. But we also got to talk about this stuff right here. You guys saw it in the intro, the Hammer Braid. I'm going to be bringing on the man himself, Rex Nelson. Rex, here's a little heads up. I'm going to be bringing you in a minute. So go ahead and put all those beverages down. He's got a foot long in his mouth right now, guys. He's eating, trying to get his food taken in. Guy's crazy. But all right, we'll get him in the stream. We're going to bring Rex in to talk about this new braid right here. Are you guys big braid users? Let me know in the comment section. Rex, what's happening live from the Portland show, correct?
Yes, AJ, how are you doing?
Doing good. Now, the Portland show is not open, right?
It is not. It opens up tomorrow, so we're just in the process of setting up the booth today, getting everything ready to go. We're doing all the setup and making sure everything is working today, getting product on the shelf, getting product displayed, and here with our partners, Sportsman's Warehouse, and also partnering with NSIA as well. So we've got a couple of really cool, exciting new things that we're doing here at the Portland show.
Now, we're doing some big giveaways on the show tonight. We're going to be giving away some Hammer Braid out. We're going to let that roll throughout the week. You know what I mean? So if you guys are looking to get your hands on this brand new Hammer Braid that's just dropped yesterday on Amazon, also available on the KastKing website, jump on it right now. Don't wait for the giveaway. But if you want a chance to win it too, got to make sure you're hitting that comments section. But we're giving away beanies like this, Rex. We got this KastKing beanie. We got this is a Valentine's giveaway. We got the cool little, very subtle KastKing beanie right here. Perfect for like going out snow skiing, going out in bad weather, or just keeping your head warm. I don't know about you, Rex, but I'm a little bald on the top of the dome, so I live by beanies for sure. Yes, I knew we had a similar haircut. So, guys, get in that comment section. We're going to start picking out some winners right now, so it's going to be a good time. So, like, the first winner I'm going to name out there, I just randomly looked over, is Sherman right here. I'm going to pop her on the screen right here. Boom, right there. You're a winner. I'm going to write you down for YouTube right now, Sherman, and go ahead and hit me up. I'll give the contacts on how you can give me your information, and we'll verify it, and I'm going to get you some beanies. That's our first winner right now. Now, speaking of giveaways, you guys at the Portland show, now this is a big show, so do me a favor and tell me about this show and how big it is. And how big is the giveaway you guys are doing? It's kind of insane.
It is, AJ. It's a really big show. The last time I did the show, I think they ran through pretty close to maybe 80 to 100,000 people in 5 days. So it is rated right now as the second largest consumer show in the nation. Big floor plan. I couldn't even tell you how many square feet are out here. Probably 500,000 square feet of show space, if not bigger. They have everything you could ever want under one roof. Every kind of fishing tackle you could ever want to see. Camping, hunting, ATVs, trucks, boats, you name it. It's pretty awesome. It's an amazing show. We've got a pretty cool promotion going on as well. Anybody who comes into the booth who brings in an empty KastKing reel or brings in an empty reel, period, with no line on it, we're going to give them a free.
So it could be an Abu, it could be a Shimano, it could be a Shakespeare.
Any one of those bad words, and we'll give you a free spool of Hammer Braid just by coming into the booth and showing us that reel. It's a pretty exciting promotion. I think we have 1,500 spools of braid. You can see some of them here behind me, and we have about 1,500 spools of braid here at the show that we're giving away, and first 1,500 folks that come in get a spool.
So that's
it's a pretty awesome promotion.
1,500 spools that KastKing and Sportsman's Warehouse has gone into a co-op to just hook the people up.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. That's a killer deal. So guys, if you guys are going to be in the Pacific Northwest around the Portland show, you got to stop by the KastKing booth. Now, where exactly is the KastKing booth located? That way, if somebody's in the area, they want to go in there, they want to get their reel spooled up, they want to get a spool of that free Hammer Braid, which comes in a multitude of different colors and different pound tests, which we'll get into that in a minute. But what is the booth number? Where can they find it? Is it easy to find?
So, AJ, we're in Hall C. If you come into the show, we're right in the Hall C, and I believe our booth number is 541. 541 is our booth number. Sorry, I got a little help there from a helper on the side, but 541 is our booth number. We're right in the corner. You almost can't miss us as soon as you walk into the Hall C.
Awesome. I'm going to put that. You said that was booth 541, so I'm going to type that into our comment section here. Booth 541 right here. Boom. That's going to pop up. Both Facebook and YouTube's going to have that posted on their channel. So guys, if you're in the Portland at the Portland show tomorrow or anytime during the week and this how long is the duration of this show? It's a longer show, isn't it?
It's a 5-day show. So it goes from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. every day, and it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's a long show, but it's exciting. There's a ton of people here, and yeah, it's a super busy, well-attended show.
So that's the great thing being a long show. You've got 5 different days that you can bring in a multitude of different reels. Now, can somebody come in on day 1 and spool a reel, and then come in on day 2 and spool a reel, or is this just one per user?
Yeah, it's one per person. So we're not going to allow people to bring like 3 reels in and get 3 spools of line. It's going to be one per person. Understood. Beggars
can't be choosers. You know what I mean? You can't get too greedy with this stuff. I mean, that's 1,500 spools of line that KastKing and Sportsman's Warehouse has given out, which, I mean, that's money right there. But then you got to have somebody to spool it up. I mean, that's awesome. So there's a lot of work there. There's a lot of time, a lot of management. That's a great deal right there. Now, speaking of great deals, tell us about what you know. And I have a suspicion, you being the Braid Whisperer, you have a little bit of knowledge on this new Hammer Braid. Tell us about Hammer Braid. What makes Hammer Braid the new latest and greatest braid from KastKing?
Yeah, definitely. So I can talk a little bit about the Hammer Braid and tell you about the product and what sets it apart from some of the other products on the market. First and foremost, you'll probably notice up there in the corner, that other corner, it's made in the USA. And that means a lot. I mean, for a lot of people, that does mean a lot. I mean, it means a lot to me. I mean, we're very proud of the manufacturing being built here in the US. And that's something that we take great pride in. So it is a made in the USA braid. It's unique in the fact that it sets itself apart from a lot of other braids. It is a 4-carrier braid, which means that it's got 4 strands of multi-filament fiber that are pulled together into one braid. The difference in a lot of ways, we've got a couple of things, one of which is most braids on the market are braided together at what we call picks per inch, or the number of crossovers in an inch of braid. Most of them on the market are between like 18 to 20 picks per inch, and ours is right around 24 to 26 picks per inch. So ours is a lot tighter braid, which means that you get a much more smooth outer profile. It also allows it to have a little bit better abrasion resistance. It's a little bit more compact, and it frankly is just a little bit stronger. It runs at about 10% stronger than most of the other braids on the market on a straight pull. That's one aspect that sets it apart. Another one is kind of a unique processing. So on all of the coloration, this one happens to be our chartreuse green, but on all the coloration, as opposed to just putting a top coating on the braid, which is what almost every company in the world does, puts a top coating on the outside of the braid, we take our braid and we pre-color the fiber prior to braiding it. By pre-coloring it prior to braiding it, you get a really unique process that makes it much, much more color fast than almost any other braid on the market. That allows the color to last almost for the life of the line. It's a really awesome product, awesome process, and it actually performs exceptionally well.
That's a big important thing that I know that I love about color fasting technology for braids, and of course this one's going to be an exception. You know, it's going to be awesome. So I can't stand it whenever your braid bleeds off, it fades, or you know you're handling the braid quite a bit. You know, I like to run. A lot of times I'll have my finger just barely touching the line, whether it's fluoro or braid. But with braid, long days, you start to get that bleed off on your skin, and you're like, man, how long is it? I mean, it's kind of irritating. So this is something in the Hammer Braid that we're going to see a lot less of.
Yes, AJ, that's correct. You're going to see a lot less of it. The color fade is really, really very, very minimal compared to, again, most of the braids on the market. It just doesn't really bleed off when you're down spooling the line, putting the line onto your reel. It's going to just have a really awesome color retention for the life of the line.
So now answer me this. Now this is a 4 carrier strand braid. So why should somebody go after, say, Hammer Braid when they have, and I know this is going to be a tough question, but you're the Braid Whisperer. What sets them apart? Like, say, we've got this 4 strand carrier braid, we got the Silky 8, which I love, and then of course you have like the Destrin, and then of course you have our Cast Pro. Where is this braid going to fit in that niche? Why should somebody go? How should somebody select? Well, should I go with Silky 8? Should I go with Hammer Braid? Now, granted, price can be a lot of it, and there's a lot of things like the color fast technology. But what are your thoughts on when somebody should make a choice in braid?
You know, it really boils down to when you have a 4 carrier versus an 8 carrier braid. 4 carrier braid is going to be just super tough, durable, tough as nails. One of those products that, sorry, I'm getting photobombed back here by somebody.
It's the man, the myth, the legend.
That was the legend. That's the closer there. He's also known as the closer, Al Noriker. He's the president of the company. He can photobomb anytime he wants to, as long as he keeps signing checks. But so the 4 carrier braid is just going to be a super durable, tough as nails, really, really abrasion resistant product that will perform in almost every application, every situation. And then we got photobombed again by our head of marketing, Joe Woodward, back here. So, hey, there's Joe right there over my shoulder. So anyway, sorry, AJ, we're going to have everybody photobombing here on the show. Sorry about
awesome.
that. But with regards to there's Eric Knickerbocker. Eric Knickerbocker is our head of sales now. So he just whapped me on the head with the fishing rod.
To get through this question.
Yeah, I'm going to hammer time these guys in a second.
Oh, hammer time.
Anyway, 4 carrier braid, very, very durable, super abrasion resistant. It's kind of just going to cut through everything in the water. It's going to hold up to vegetation. It's going to hold up to sand and rocks and logs and trees and whatever else you happen to have back there. But with regards to an 8 carrier braid is going to be a lot more of a finesse style braid. It's going to be a lot smoother, a little bit quieter through the rod guides. But if you're fishing in really heavy abrasion conditions, it's probably not going to be your super, super good choice. You will have some issues where it's going to wear out a little bit faster than a standard 4 carrier braid. That kind of really comes from the braid construction. A 4 carrier braid is known as what I call a 1 over, 1 under construction. One strand goes over the top of one strand. and that gives it a really high profile. So big bumps, big humps and valleys. Those big humps and valleys allow it to have a lot better abrasion resistance, but the fiber bundle is also a lot bigger. So when you have an 8 carrier braid, you have what's called a 2 over 2 under. So kind of like my fingers, 2 over 2 under strands. Lot smaller fiber bundle, doesn't take the abrasion quite as well, but it is a lot smoother and a lot quieter going through the guides.
So if somebody's like, say, just flipping, or like they're throwing a frog like in mats and lily pads and stuff, an 8 carrier braid would be great. But if they're punching like reeds and going into heavy structure, a 4 carrier braid would be better.
Definitely.
Okay. That's great information right there that people need to know. Now, here's some information. Now, you talked about, you name dropped 2 people that photobombed, but you didn't name drop the legend himself. Now, don't say it. I'm going to do another giveaway right now. Whoever can name drop who was the first person to photobomb that we called the legend and the closer, whoever can tell us who that was, go ahead and jump in the screen again if he's nearby. If he can give us a peek. Is he nearby? Or did he run off?
Al.
Okay.
Al,
No names.
Yo. Here he is.
Okay, who can name this gentleman right here is going to win a free beanie for themselves. Oh, right there. First person to come on my screen. Actually, I'm going to do 2. Second person to come in. Boom, right there. We got Gary's going to be our first one. He got it. And our second one that's got the full name right here is going to be Junior. You 2 have both won. Now, granted, all these giveaways have to be in the actual United States of America. We can't do overseas giveaways because shipping's a nightmare, guys. So if you happen to be not in the actual United States of America, then unfortunately that null and voids you. But I'm going to write down these names. Junior, are you in the United States? I just thought about that. Junior, answer me if I spell the name wrong. It's okay.
The next thing you should ask is which one's the better looking guy out of the 2.
I'm not going to comment on that one because I know that I need to keep that polite, but nobody gets their feelings hurt.
I got another question for a contest.
There we go. All right.
Who's the newest retailer in the United States to carry KastKing product?
Oh, who is the newest retailer, guys? Guys, do me a favor in the comment section. If you guys want to win, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, let's see the question, the answers here. There we go. Oh, Al's giving it away. The closer is giving you guys a hint. Let's see who the first person is to come across it. Oh, can you guys get it? Who's going to be the first person to put it up there on the screen? Let's see. Man, the comments are going fast. I'm trying to keep up with them. And we've got a whole lot of people saying Walmart, which is great because Walmart is doing some testing, and we should in quite a few. But let's see. Junior's like select stores in Arizona. Apparently, that's the only one we've seen. But has anybody got it yet? Oh, there it is, right there. First person to come across. Now, Gary, you've already won, so we're gonna give this one away right here. James Young, you're in, and you are a YouTube.
Sportsman's Warehouse.
James Young's going down here.
Nice job,
All
James.
Right. And then of course
AJ, I do want to mention this real quick because these guys are really an important sponsor or a partner with us from this point going forward. Sportsman's Warehouse is an incredible store. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, fishing, hunting, camping, hiking, you name it, they are an authority in all outdoor products. And we are really proud to have Sportsman's Warehouse on board. They're going to be fully stocked with all the best new products from KastKing. We are really happy with our newest partner, retail partner, and they're really the feature here for us in Portland at the Northwest Sports Fishing Show. If you have a chance to shop at a Sportsman's, get on in there, check out KastKing, and check out everything else from hunting to fishing to guns, you name it. They are an authority when it comes to outdoor products. So I'm going to let Rex get back at it. Appreciate seeing all of you, and keep watching from Portland here because we got big things coming this weekend.
Big things. Yeah. Now that's a big announcement. Before you run off, Al. Oh, he ran away.
He's still here.
This is that we're going to be seeing KastKing, a full line of products from KastKing in nationwide Sportsman's Warehouses.
Yeah, they're going to start regionally, and then it'll be spreading out across from Florida all the way up to the Northwest. So we're actually creating very customized assortments of our products. They're going to be tuned in specifically to each market. Like the upper Columbia River area will have a certain amount of products specifically for that market. If you're talking about the new stores they're opening down in Florida, they will also have a customized assortment for the Florida market. Same thing across the country. So we're working with their buyers on creating assortments that are perfect for each location that they're in, not just across the board presentations.
That's awesome news right there. That's fantastic. I mean, we're Tackle Warehouse Academy, Sportsman's Warehouse. Now, another big thing, real quick before you run off. Now, isn't it true? I heard from a little bird that soon KastKing is going to be available for a lot of the mom and pop retailers to be able to get their hands on very soon.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. Happening right now, actually. Because two of our big wholesale distributors across the country, of course, are Big Rock Sports and also Pittman Creek.
Yes.
Combined, they represent a total of about 7,000 independent dealers across the United States. They all have access to, a various number of KastKing products. In fact, I've already been at one Pittman Creek show last October. We did the Big Rock show in Nashville in January. And 2 days from now, I'll be back in Stanford, Kentucky, doing the spring Pittman Creek show to all their dealer base. So, yeah, whether it's a big box store like Sportsman's Warehouse, or whether you are a bait and tackle shop on Lake Toho, no matter where it happens to be, they'll have access to KastKing products. We don't know where they're all going yet. We hope they're everywhere. I think soon to be close to you at some retail location.
Now, this is our 10th year, pretty much. We're about to celebrate our 10th year anniversary being in business, KastKing. And I know that we've always been an online retailer, but now we're showing up in mom and pop shops, brick and mortar retailers, guys. 2023 is going to be a big year for KastKing. And if you guys need to start checking those shelves and start seeing KastKing loading up on those shelves. Al, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show. I know you guys have been super busy, and you guys got a lot of work ahead of you this week, man. You better go get something to drink and to get hydrated, because
that's right.
Out for you. A lot of closing to do this week.
Okay. Back at you, Rex. Nice job. See you, everybody.
Thanks, Al. The legend, Al Norker right there. All right, Rex. So what else did I have for you? So, okay, now made in the USA. We got the Pittman Creek stuff. We got a lot of things going on with the Sportsman's stocking and everything else. But this is a great, for those of you just tuning in, Al just dropped information. KastKing is going to be available all over the nation very soon in your favorite Sportsman's Warehouse. New Sportsman's Warehouses are being built all across the country too, so be watching for those, your favorite KastKing gear. But if you're in the Portland show, go look for this guy right here, Rex. He's going to hook you up, along as with a lot of other KastKing employees looking to hook you up with free Hammer Braid. Again, we're giving spools of Hammer Braid away for free. Whether you bring in an empty KastKing reel or one of the other reels that you may have in your arsenal, take it in, go see Rex, go see Al, go see Joe, go see any of the people working the booth, and you're going to get hooked up with a free spool of Hammer Braid. Now, Rex, what pound test lines can people get this in?
So you can buy Hammer Braid from 8 pound through 80 pounds. So you got 8, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 65, and 80. I can do that again really fast if you want me to. And then for the retail market, we have black, we have green camo, and then we also have that really cool chartreuse green that I was showing you a little bit ago. So those are the items that we have for the retail market. We also have a couple of other colors as well that are available for the online market as well. So we have orange, we have a blue camo, we have a solid green, we have a yellow, and we have a gray. So there's some other exciting colors that we're going to be doing online as well.
Right, quite a few different colors. I mean, if you guys are looking to do sight fishing, I mean, this orange is hot right there. Love it. You got the moss green, you got grays, blacks. I mean, it's beautiful. Lots of different colors. And if you guys are just tuning in and you missed Rex's description, why should you choose Hammer Braid over, say, 13X or over Silky 8 or the Destron or the Cast Pro? Basically, the 4-strand braids, just like Hammer Braid is made of. I mean, this is a tighter, smoother, rounder 4-strand braid. But compared to the Silky 8, you're like, well, I love that Silky 8. It casts so great. depends on some of the terrain that you're going to be fishing. Like we talked about, if you're going to do some heavy duty, serious abrasion where your line could be getting tortured quite a bit, the hammer braid, you want to put the hammer to it and really get nasty, get in there, do some work. This is what you're after. Less abrasive stuff, not so crazy, but you still want that braid power. Stuff like the Silky 8 and things like that. The 8-strand braids are going to do well for you. So a 4-strand braid is for your real heavy duty type fishing, the really nasty, get in there and do some work, put the hammer down kind of work, hammer braid and cast pro and things like that. So a little less abusive, things like your Silky 8 and your Supercast 9 and things like that. And then of course, then you get into your finesse stuff. And that's a whole other ball game with that 13X. So that's awesome. Rex, I really appreciate it. We've definitely hit that 30-minute mark. We got a couple other giveaways to do. So let's see. What should we do? How should we give some away? Actually, you know what? I'm going to just pick this one out right here. We got to get another YouTuber right here. Patrick, really like the orange and black beanie. Well, Patrick, I'm going to give you one. So Patrick, let's do that. Rex, I don't know if you can see anybody in the comment section. Can you pick me out a name for Facebook to win?
I can't see anybody except Patrick that just put the post up.
Oh, you can't see in the comments? All right, then I'll have to pick somebody for you. So let's
Sorry
do this.
about
Let's
that.
go. Patrick. No problem, Patrick Dilly or Diley. Not sure how you pronounce that name. I will get it soon. And then let's run right up here and let's pick out a random Facebook person. Todd Long. We're going to throw you in there. And this is how random it is. He just wrote absolutely, and he's a winner. So he completes our Facebook beanie giveaway, Todd Long. And then last but not least, let's throw out a YouTube winner right here. Let's scroll closer up here. And let's go to right here. Egomaniac 247 is going to win one. So you guys, I hope you guys definitely like beanies because we got a couple coming your way. Now, for those of you that I announced on air, Facebook, definitely hit me up, a.j.gore, G-O-R-E. I'm the guy holding, well, actually, I was going to say I'm the guy holding up fish in my profile pictures, but I've actually, because it's Valentine's Day, I switched over my wife and my family on my things. So, but pretty soon I'll switch back over to the fishing photos for you guys. But AJ Gore, if you scroll through half the photos, you'll see Hammer Braid. You know you got the right guy. Hit me up a private messenger, and I'll get all your information on the Facebook feed. Same thing applies to you guys on YouTube. Find me on Messenger and let me know that you are Charmin or you're James or you're Patrick or you're Egomaniac. And I'm going to get all your information, confirm who you are, and get you dialed in on some free beanies. Plus, if you're watching this in the rebroadcast, I'm going to get 2 lucky people are going to get picked out, one from YouTube, one from Facebook. We're going to hook them up from the comment section on their beanies. And then we're also going to give away, like you guys are giving away, 1,500 spools of Hammer Braid up there at the Portland show. Well, we're going to give a couple spools away announced next Tuesday night from the people in the comment section. So that's pretty good. Now, before I turn you loose, because I know you're hungry, you're probably thirsty from setting up the booth and doing all this pre-work, plus you've had travel and everything. Rex, what are some key features that you may not have had a chance to talk about on the Hammer Braid that you'd love to close on?
Yeah, absolutely. Not so hungry and thirsty so much as cold. I got to tell you, it is freezing inside this show, and everybody in here is pretty much wearing a parka. I think Al's got 2 parkas on. My toes are so cold right now I can hardly stand myself. So being an Arizona boy like you are, it's pretty cold down here.
It's cold. Hey, it's cold back home too. We got snow falling up here right now in Globe. So
yeah, they've kind of had the same thing here today. It's been chilly and they don't have any heat on in the building yet. So they've all got all the bay doors open and it's just frozen. But anyway, so that being said, aside from that, on the Hammer, like I said, just the color fast process, the unique feature that it's pre-treated, pre-colored before it's braided, allows it to be able to lock in that color right into those intricacies of the braid rather than just laying on top of it. It's actually locked in right into the intricacies of the braid. Really cool features, tighter PPI count. It's just a really, really awesome all around great line that you're going to love to fish with.
Now, the diameter is a big deal. Now, isn't this a smaller diameter 4-carrier braid?
It is. It's a more compact, smaller diameter 4-carrier braid. So basically what you end up with is at about 10% smaller in diameter than a standard 4-carrier braid.
And that diameter should help promote casting accuracy and then, of course, retrieval through the guides a lot smoother.
It will, but it also allows it to pack better on the reel. So you get a little bit better packing on the reel, allows you to get just a little bit more line on the reel as well. If you're typically putting like a full, let's say you got a 150-yard filler spool, a lot of times I'll fill up my reel and it holds like 135. It doesn't hold all 150 yards. So you kind of feel like you're wasting 15 yards of line. You're pretty much going to get the whole 150-yard spool line right on that reel.
Nice. So you can definitely pack it in, get your money's worth. Yeah, that is kind of a disappointing thing when you do have like, well, I'm not going to use braid for a leader. Like,
Yep.
What am I going to do with this? Like, so I end up like using it to like hang something up and paint with. Like, well, I got the leftovers, so I can use it up as a string to paint something with and not ruin it. But now you actually get your full money's worth. Definitely, guys, packing in every last dime's worth of investment for you. That's the Hammer Braid, made in America. We're going to give these guys some, and they're giving some away at the Portland show. Rex, what's on the menu for dinner tonight? I know you said you're not hungry. You're more warm than anything, but I know in true KastKing fashion, the crew's got to go out and get fed. What are you thinking? What are you feeling like?
There's a little place right down the road on Marine Drive called Salty's. And Salty's has some amazing seafood, and that might be on the menu tonight. Any place warm is going to be on the menu. If they've got a fireplace, someplace we can sit close to and warm up, that's where we're going to be.
Gonna go stick your toes in there. Well, Rex, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. This is Rex, the Braid Whisperer Nelson, one of the big brains behind some of the innovative fishing lines that we are adding to our arsenal here, guys. We'd love to have you a part of the team, Rex. You've been on here for about a year with us now. We love having you here. Love these new products that are coming out. More products to come this year, guys. Big year for KastKing, showing up all over the place. Plus, we dropping the hammer on you with some new goodies. We're going to hook you up to all year long, guys. Rex, go get yourself something to eat. Have yourself a good night, and we'll see you at the Portland show.
Yep. Thanks for having me, AJ. Appreciate it. And thanks to all the viewers for watching the show. We appreciate it as well. So thanks for your support.
Thank you, man. Thanks for taking time out of your night to pop on with us.
You bet.
All right, go warm up the piggies.
Will do. Thanks, AJ.
Have a good night. Rex Nelson, ladies and gentlemen. So that's awesome. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Robert Green just ordered my Hammer Braid. Yeah, love it. Love it to see things like that. Boom. Love the color camo. That is awesome. That is killer right there. Ooh, Milton Thompson saying, got to get on that blue camo, that blue camo. I got some blue line right here. Check that out. It's kind of it is the blue camo. Yeah, that is nice. Real nice. What do we got here? What do we got? Orange will be helpful for us. Yes, us blind people. You know what? Hey, I'm wearing the spectacles. So you got to know I love to be able to see what I need to see. Ooh, Sebastian, what's going on? Now, Sebastian, correct me if I'm wrong. You're in Argentina. Am I wrong? Oh, there it is right there. Boom. Yep. Argentina. Love it. Fantastic right there. Always love it when you've got people from all over the world, all over the country jumping in here. It's a good time, guys. Guys, we're going to be doing it up. We're going to be closing it out for the rest of the show here. We got a lot of people joining in. We gave away a bunch of beanies. We're going to continue to give some beanies away. We're going to continue to give away some some Hammer Braid to you guys. All you have to do, if you didn't win in the live version, which we're coming to an end here, you still have a chance to win, of course, some Hammer Braid, as well as you have a chance to win some beanies to keep your dome warm. So, guys, definitely do that. Make sure you're commenting in the comment section. I'm going to be picking out some winners for next week's show, and hopefully I announce your name when it comes to some of the different beanies, as well as the Hammer Braid. Now, before I turn you loose, though, I do want to let you know, still going on right now is the Valentine's Day 40% off selection right here. And like I said, you've got a killer deal going on. If you haven't gotten that Valentine's Day gift for that special fisherman or fisherwoman in your family, killer deals going on right now, just like, as you can see, 40% off on the Carbon Zephyr. You've got, what else? We got 15% off on the Spartacus 2 in the bait casting. Spartacus 2 spinning, 30% off. We got the Rover. Rods are on sale. We got great deals going on. Of course, then you got the different braids, different lines. We got bladed jigs. We got Ned rigs. But one cool thing to take a look at right here, the buy one, get one free. So if you guys didn't win a beanie, but you still want to get hooked up, jump over before this sale ends, scroll down to the Valentine's sale and find the buy one, get one free sale on the beanies. Take your pick, or you could get hooked up and win or you can do both. It's a great time, guys. So definitely take a look at that. What do we got here? AJ needs, I got Adam Robinson. Are you hating on me? What? I don't love you anymore. Of course I love you, Adam. You know why I love you? You were one of the first people to throw it down, and there's your name right there as one of the winners. So you got to say right here, I love you, man. I saw you. I saw you answer the question correctly, and I wrote your name down, Adam. So you're getting a beanie. So you can't tell me I don't love you because you got hooked up. KastKing loves you, but you earned it. You earned it. You got picked out there. So, all right, guys, have a great night. I will see you guys next Tuesday. So, guys, get on there. Get in that comment section. Like right here, Joe Pike, he just writes, come on. Is that going to be good enough for a win next week? It could be. All you got to do is comment for your chance to win some Hammer Braid or some KastKing beans and keep that dome cold. Keep that dome warm. Guys, my name is AJ Gore. I will see you guys next week, next Tuesday night. Hopefully, I'm announcing your name on some of these giveaways. Guys, if you're going to be at the Portland show, definitely get up there. Take advantage of the Hammer Braid giveaway from KastKing and Sportsman's Warehouse, and keep your eyes out in your local Walmarts, in your local Sportsman's academies, and everywhere pretty soon at your local mom and pop shops, because this is going to be a killer year. KastKing is popping up everywhere, guys. We are going to see you all over the place by 2024. I'm out of here. I'll see you next Tuesday night, and I hope I call your name. You guys have a great night, and happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching.